So I get asked quite a bit, what do you use for video recording? How do you do your food vlogs? Now, I know a lot of people will use, and it's quite fine. It really is. I'm just pain in the backside when it comes to starting something and wanting to get all the gear I can for every eventuality. And that's what I seem to do until I'm skint. I know. And there's always the time where, and lots of times throughout my life, where I've got all the gear and then changed to something else. Took on a different hobby. I've done it all the time. But this one's got to stay because, you know, I'm supporting the fish and chip shops all over the country, and I'm going to do everything I can for that cause. Now, I'm videoing with the DJI Pocket 3, and I've got the DJI Mic 2 on here. So that's a great start. Well, let's have a look at some of the other stuff I've got. And like I say, people will think this is a lot of overkill, really. But at the same time, you've got to bear in mind that I'll review at night. So in the winter time, these LED lights and their tripods, they're fantastic. They really are. And they have a battery power bank. I can just charge them up and I can swap them over and just take two out and one light or whatever. So that's good. The ring light is something that I've only used a couple of times, and one of those times was at night. And again, it's got its own tripod, which I can use for other things. This is the bag for the DJI Pocket, and I've got some spare memory cards, some cloth, its own little stand here. I've got spare battery. It's the battery handle. On here, I've got the main tripod. Now, I'll use that with my Sony A7R2. Now, I've had this for years. A wide-angle lens on here, which is absolutely fantastic, you know, for doing those close-ups. So this is a cracking camera, it really is. And it's a mirrorless camera. And it's got the tripod mount there, which will fit onto here. So in here, I've got a battery bank, which I'll leave fully charged in case of emergency, so I can charge anything else off it, like my phone. There's cloths here. There's a cover for the bag. The cables in here. I've got more room to put some other stuff in. In here, we've got a handle for the camera itself, my mirrorless camera, my Sony. Tripod for my phone if I need another angle. I've got a selfie stick. Another selfie stick and tripod. This time it's for the DJI Pocket 3, and that's quite a tripod, that is. It's really nice, and it acts as a selfie stick as well. I've got this Gorilla Pod, and that'll be for my Sony, so I'm going to set that up now. Right, you might be able to see the difference in the quality of the video recording between this, the Pocket 3, and the Sony. Well, for a start, the lens on that was, I'm not even going to tell you how much it was, but it was more than this Pocket, just for the lens. So you'd expect a really good image. But like I say, this is ideal, and this is what a lot of food reviewers are using. I know a few that just use this on its own. You know, but they do take it into the restaurant and they have a little tripod for it. And it does the job. It's excellent. It really is. That with the mic. And away they go. That's all they need. So they can get on a bus, get on a train, drive the car, whatever. Get into town, sit in a restaurant, plonk that on the table or get someone to hold it. Now, for me, I can't do that, obviously, because I review off the back of my truck. So this isn't enough. And I want to get a couple of different angles in as well, without anybody else holding a camera. So I have to have all this other gear. And like I say, if it's at night time, I can still do a review, because I just set up the lights and away we go. That's the Rode microphone for the Sony. And that's a brilliant microphone. And of course, there's the dead cat for the microphone. So yeah, that's about it. Well, that is it. And yeah, it might seem like a lot of overkill to many, but at the same time, it's all gear I need. So that's it. So just in case you were wondering, what am I filming everything with? Who's the camera person? Who's the other camera person and all that? It's just me on the cameras. Right, okay.